Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Claudia, the Millennial Homemaker, and today I am going to be sharing with you guys what we are going to be using for our read alouds this year. Now, most of these do have to do with our history subject, and it's not through the whole year. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys what we're going to be using as read alouds. Some of them are with our history subject and some of them are with our literature studies. So stay tuned and see what we are doing. The first two books that I'm going to share with you guys, I think I've already shared with you when I got my literature study, but we are going to be doing Charlotte Webb, and we're actually going to be doing a literature study on that as well, and we are going to be starting this in the beginning of the school year. And we're also going to be using Little House on the Prairie. I do have 4 other books of this series, but we're gonna start with this one. I've started skimming through it and I've started seeing the TV show, and I think the girls are going to enjoy it. So these two are going to be part of our literature guide, our literature studies. And the girls have already seen this movie, so I think it's going to be quite enjoyable to read the book and then at the end watch the movie again, and then we can do some Venn diagrams and things like that to compare the two. So these we are starting off the year with no matter what. I'm not quite sure which one we're going to start with first. I'm pretty sure we're going to do this one just because we've already watched the movie on this. Another read aloud that we're going to be using this year is Frindle. And I don't know if you guys know about Frindle, but I read this back a long time ago. And for some reason, this book always stood with me. So I saw it when I went to McKay's, which is like a thrift store that we go to for books. And I had to grab it. So we are going to be learning about Frindle this year, and if you guys know about this, let me know in the comments what grade level you read it, because I don't remember. I think it was 3rd or 4th grade, but this was a really cool book, so I'm excited to read it again with my daughters this time. So time goes by. Now the next ones, they do have to do with our history. I went through our history curriculum, and I went through and kind of looked at some of the books that was recommended. Some of them were independent reading, some of them are read alouds. Most of these, I think what we're gonna do is use them as read alouds. I do have other books that kind of complement the subject. Alright, well, my battery died, and I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, so some of these books that I'm going to share with you guys go with our history curriculum. We're doing a Story of the World, I think is what it's called. It's the first year we're using it, and I always get it confused with another one. Yes, A Story of the World. That's what we're going to be using. So I went through like the first few chapters, and I picked kind of some of the books that I thought were going to be good for her to read independently, and some that we can use as read alouds. The ones that I'm going to share with you guys now are the ones that we're going to be doing as a family. I do have others with a similar subject that she can do with independent reading, or we can just do it as read aloud. It just all depends. It's really enjoying reading now, so I don't want to push her and force her to do more than not that what she needs to, but I just don't want to push her into disliking it, because right now she's really enjoying reading. So I just kind of want to compliment and help her along that journey. I per se don't like to read, or didn't like to read. I'm enjoying it a little bit more now. So I don't want for her to get to that point where she just doesn't really like to read. So anyways, that was a whole lot of nothing. Perfect Time for Pandas. This one we're going to be learning about China. So we are going to be reading that one. I also have, it's called Chinese Cinderella. I have it behind here. It's called Chinese Cinderella, and it's a story about a little girl. I was reading into it, and I might use that as a read aloud. Let me see if I can get it and show you guys. this one right here. I might use this one as a read aloud, but I was skimming through it, and then I was reading some of the comments about it, and it has kind of a heavier, some heavier subjects and topics in there that I'm not sure if I want to touch that quite yet, especially since we do read aloud with everyone in the family, and I have a 6-year-old, and she's very, very prone to like emotions and worrisome and all that stuff. I'm holding off on that one for right now, but that one was on my book. So then we also have Mummies. What is it? Mummies and Pyramids. So we're going to be learning about that. And then this one is Where Are the Great Pyramids? So these two we'll be reading together. Again, it goes with our history. There's also another one in there that she's going to be using for her independent reading. Mummies in the Morning. So this, I think this is kind of like a lower grade reading. It's ages 6 to 9. So she's been skimming through these. I mean, not skimming, like flying through these fairly fast. So, and she really likes the Magic Tree House. This is another one. Then we have this one. These are super short. This next 3 ones are super short. But it'll be great for kind of a read aloud early in the morning after we do our copy work and our catechism. So they're short, so they'll be good for my 6-year-old to kind of stay in there. So it's called The Flying Horse, The Story of Pegasus, and it's really super simple reading. And I might just get my oldest to read this out loud to us. My youngest really enjoys when her older sister reads to her, so I might just take advantage of that. Then this one is called Raimona of the... I don't think I'm saying that right. Raimona, right. Anyways, of the Flashing Sword, a North African tale. I'm gonna have to look up how I say that because I don't like to read a whole book and not know how to pronounce it. But it has pictures, so this will be interesting for my my younger two. My oldest enjoys it too, but it'll definitely catch the attention to my oldest. So this one is for when we get into the section of Africa. So, and then we have The First Dog. And this is super simple again, super simple. Has lots of pictures. And I can't remember for the life of me what chapter this goes to. I still haven't planned out our whole week. I kind of skimmed when I was going through to get the to order the books and look for the books. I skimmed through like the first 10 to 12 chapters of our history curriculum that I looked through and picked it out. But off the top of my head, I can't remember what chapter this book belongs to. So this week, today's Tuesday, so later on in this week, I'll probably start planning week by week. So I'll figure out where the dog goes. Again, this is what we are starting our school year with, our read alouds for the beginning of the year. It's compared to what we've done previous years. I think this is a healthy stack. You know, we're just now getting into the whole reading and enjoying. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like this kind of video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave in the comments below what your favorite read aloud is. If I missed one, if you've done any of the ones that I showed, what were your thoughts on it, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.